Hello traders, welcome back. Many of you requested that I should make my videos in English again. And to be honest, I don't feel comfortable. I'm not that fluent in English. My mother language is Spanish, but even my family wants me to make my videos in English. So I'll do my best. If you don't understand any concept or something that I explain in my videos, just leave a comment. I'll be more than glad to give you an answer there. Okay, let's break down gold. I have a few updates. First, I deleted some of my time frames. I want to focus on higher time frames to take my entries. And I'm working on a different strategy right now. So I basically was left with weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30 minutes for execution and 15 minutes for maybe more details, but I'll stick to that. Also, I added more pairs to my watch list. I'm planning to update this again, but these are my new pairs, so I can have more opportunities in the market, not only in gold. Yeah, so let's break down my favorite pair of all. Where are we? Where's gold right now? As you can see here, I don't change my levels very often because they're usually respected in some way. So for example, last week I was expecting this candlestick to trade and expand lower. But one thing that I learned is that you don't have to force it. Don't try to um, guess where the weekly closure will be. So for example, last week gold traded below this resistance 1916, but what happened on Friday? We make a market switch, and this weekly candlestick closed above, using this level as a support again. So now my perspective has changed. In this current week, let's zoom a little bit. Since we already rejected this support, look at the week of the candlestick. Now, in this current week, I'm expecting an expansion to the upside. And what do we have on the upside? Well, we have number one, resistance, and liquidity residing above 1946. So this will be my next target level for the weekly. Okay. Now, I don't know if this candlestick will retrace back to this level again, or maybe consolidate for a little bit, or just go straight to this level. But I have a bias, a notion of what I'm expecting. And based on that, I'll be looking for my trade setups. So for example, I'm expecting an expansion to the upside. I will prefer to take buy setups only. Yeah, right. Let's go straight to the daily. Now, those are my daily levels. I usually don't change those levels very often. but I try to update it and use the most recent level. So sometimes I mark my levels through the bodies of the candlesticks, like like this. Sometimes I look way far to the left and see if there's another level and on the present that respected this specific level. So for example, here's our daily level, very well respected, a beautiful swing low form right here. But right now we are in here. So I'll use the most recent one. Okay. Last week also I had this level right here. Why? Because it was the closest one to use as a target. If price reach some resistance, this will be the first obstacle. But right now we're far above, so I'll change that to this level. Why this level, you may ask? Well, this 1922 forced, or there's something, I don't know what, that forced price to go to the downside. That's important to me. Why? Why this level specific? Well, we can see here on this week. If you zoom in a little bit, it used this as a support yesterday. So this level, it's important to me. You can also use the wicks, like for example here. Sometimes wicks are more precise, sometimes they don't. I'll prefer to see some kind of reaction to the bodies of the candles first. All right, where are we right now? So gold, it's currently on a daily level 1935. What I'm expecting on the weekly, an expansion to the upside. Where's the next level, or where's the target that I could use? This one right here could be a very good target, 1942. Why? The same principle, something push price to go to the downside. Okay, we have a huge momentum here, and what happened after that, it's price, not a single candlestick closed above this resistance right here. Week 4 days rejecting this resistance. So that's why I prefer to use this level, or you can just put it right there. It's the same. It's a whole area. Okay, right. What happens now? I'll go to the 4 hour. Just cut. Okay. Yesterday, on the 4 hour, we had a break of structure with this one single candlestick. We used Asia low as a support, right? And one single candlestick broke this 4 hour resistance level. Okay, and gold, it's, well, behaving well in my opinion. Okay, so in the 4 hour you must be careful because this is a daily resistance, so we might see some rejection in the 4 hour. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks closing below, one candlestick being formed, but we still have 2 hours left for this candlestick to close. So it's almost 7 a.m. New York time. What I'm expecting on gold, it's, let's go to the 1 hour chart to see in more detail. Look at this, guys. price respected Asia Asia high from yesterday. Okay, this is the Asia high, and use it. I'm sorry, use this as a support again. So my trade setups for today could be something like this. If I see some kind of retracement on New York to make a daily low, right? Because this is the new Asia high. This is the new Asia high. London takeout Asia high. So we might see a retracement from this daily level right here. This is the Asia low. So we might see a retracement from this daily level 1934 to Asia again, and maybe break a little bit through it. Look at this. Here's our level of support and resistance that we marked in the 4-hour time frame. So, number one rule, seller resistance via support. It's pretty simple, my strategies. I don't like to confuse myself with a lot of names or stuff like that. So, my number one setup could be a retracement back to the Asia low. Okay, use it as a support and trade to the upside again. Um, here's the first level. Okay, now I know this could be a fake out. Okay, we could have a major retracement. So my next level of interest will be this daily level 1922. Okay, and I expect the same with a target more close, maybe with this daily target or this high right here. Those are my trade setups for today. So to enter that trade, I need to see some kind of rejection on the 1 hour, 4 hour, 30 minutes, whatever, to enter that trade. I don't place a trade only because it reached my level. I have to wait, okay? And if for some reason it just breaks through Asia, I know I have another level just right below there, okay? This level is Asia low from yesterday, okay? I also use Fibonacci. It's very helpful. I I like it a lot. Okay, here's 61.8. Okay, so and 50% as a confluence for this level, right? From this new price leg being formed. I don't usually take trades on the 5 minutes. It's very confusing. But yeah, I know price may retrace, but I'm not looking to sell, as I told you on my weekly bias. So, number one, trade setup from here to here. Let's change the color. Number two, somewhere not exactly, but somewhere in this area. Okay, guys. Major target or overall target 1942. Okay, guys. I hope you understand everything. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. And let's see what happens.